All right, guys, you read the title right. Instagram shut down my account after 10 plus years of me building my brand. All the memories, followers, opportunities, connections, gone just like that. And yes, a part of me really wanted to get it back, but Instagram made a permanent decision. And I'm so glad that they did that because it made me realize that God had a greater plan. So stay until the end of this video and watch this because I'm going to be sharing with you guys my entire journey as I rebuild and what the future looks like. Okay? So if you guys had been following my Instagram account, then you saw that I was documenting my journey and I kept talking about rebuilding. Rebuilding your character, your mindset, your discipline, your body, becoming the man that you truly admire and respect. I was waking up at 5 a.m. in the morning every single day, and then I was going into a devotion and Bible study with God and sharing my insights and my teachings on Instagram for you guys to see. And then I was heading to my gym, getting started with my business and my day. So what's interesting about all of this is the timing of it all. You see, as I'm talking about rebuilding, God removes my Instagram account, and it made me realize maybe this wasn't the worst thing that could have happened to me, but this was the exact opportunity that I needed to build a new canvas, to rebuild from absolute scratch with my real, authentic voice. Because for so many years, I was building a brand, living in Miami, where I was building it, seeking validation, approval, status, money, women, fame, success, and I would have never been able to truly let it go if God didn't remove it from my life. And sometimes the things that we're praying for, God will answer those prayers in ways that we'll never truly expect. And so many of the problems that you may be experiencing in your life right now are a blessing in disguise. So hear me out for a second, because I was a person that was living completely out of alignment with my life, okay? There was a point with that Instagram account that I had even purchased fake followers in order to inflate my ego and my perception and appear to be more influential than what I truly was. But I'm here to tell you something right now, that version of me is now dead and gone, and it no longer exists, okay? As a matter of fact, I was already feeling out of alignment with my brand because I knew that it was a version of me that I had fully outgrown, but my identity had become so attached to it. So thank God he was able to remove it from my life because it was so hard for me to want to let go on my own. Have you ever seen that picture of Jesus with a massive teddy bear behind his back and him taking away a small teddy bear from a little girl, and she's like, but God, I want it. And then it's like, trust me, I have something so much better. Oftentimes we don't see the bigger picture, but we need to have faith. And faith is the most important thing that I have ever had in my life, and the thing that I urge you, if you're watching this, to develop, because it's going to completely change everything for you. Because you might be here and sitting watching this and feeling out of alignment with your life. Maybe you're feeling you're at a job where you don't belong. You're in a in a relationship that you no longer feel aligned in. Maybe you don't like the way that you look. You're overweight or you're too skinny, and you know you can look so much better. There's something that you know is out of alignment and needs to change. Guys, for so many years, I was in that same position, but I kept building this brand that I became so attached to, and at the end of the day, it ended up destroying me, okay? This brand created somebody that I was never truly designed to be. As a matter of fact, I felt so disconnected from it. And I couldn't be more grateful that I'm rebuilding from absolute scratch. And maybe you're watching this and you're rebuilding yourself too, right? I'm not going to sit here on the sidelines or hide and disappear and wait for the perfect story or for me to have made it, for me to share with you what I'm going through. I'm actually documenting the journey in real time, authentically, raw, and for you to be inspired in this journey. Because I know there's somebody out there that's going through the same thing that I am. So if that is you, my friend, I got good news for you. This is just the beginning of a remarkable journey, and God is going to do something so magnificent in your life. I can guarantee you that with the utmost confidence, because He's done some extraordinary things in my life in this rebuilding process, which in the coming videos I will continue to share with you everything that God is teaching me, what I'm growing through, the good, the bad, the ugly, so you can extract these insights and implement them into your life. Because I spent the last 10 years building a brand, but now I'm focused on building the man. I'm rebuilding with Christ. I'm rebuilding my character. I'm rebuilding my mindset, my habits, my discipline, my business, my purpose. Every single part of me is being rebuilt. And this time on a firm foundation. So I appreciate you taking the time to watch this video. Stick around because there's going to be more content to come like this. And if you enjoyed this content, please do me a favor and like it and comment, because this, my friend, is just the beginning. In the coming weeks, I will be launching a community for men who are looking to rebuild their discipline, their character, their mindset, their habits. And I'm not going to be teaching or showing you from a place of superiority or as a guru because I know it all. I'm going to be just leading from the front, because that's what God has called me to do in this season, and I'm being obedient to His commands. So, ladies and gentlemen, brother and sister, stay tuned for what's to come. This is just the beginning.